Life has given me some curveballs. I think it's my time to find love.
I want to date younger men.
I'm as sexual as I was in my teens.
Ladies, where's all the men at?
I'm ready to connect with somebody who doesn't really care how old I am.
This is a perfect place to find love.
Here we go.
It just got real. TLC's new series, MILF Manor, has an insane twist. Drum roll, please. The hot single men on the show happen to be the sons of the MILFs. Which makes me feel that QAnon kind of has a point. No, I'm kidding, they don't, okay? But like, what are you doing, TLC? What are you doing?
Well, ironically, I think they're appealing to, a lot of the folks who are Republicans, and a lot of those guys. So the reason I say that, and we'll get back to the actual story in a second, but I drove from Tampa to Atlanta just a couple of days ago, and every 2 miles there's a sign for adult superstore, okay, and massage.
Oh, that kind of massage?
Yeah, 100% that kind of massage, okay?
What about the children? Florida.
Non-stop, okay? In the middle of the Florida Panhandle, otherwise known as Alabama, okay? And in the middle of Georgia, not Atlanta, in the middle of Georgia, all super Republican territory. And every sign is sex, 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 right? So
children might read those signs.
Yeah, they don't give a damn. They're the biggest perverts in the country. And by the way, what's a popular porn? Like incest porn, right?
Oh, God.
Remember Ted Cruz tweeted it?
Why?
Remember?
Why is that popular porn? What's wrong with people?
I don't know, man. Take it up with them. So they're taking that porn and putting it on TV. And so now look, they're not supposed to sleep with with their own sons, although I'm sure that would get them higher ratings. But they, no, I'll take your son. I'll take your son.
No.
This is madness. I mean, look, 30 Rock joked about this a long time ago with a fake show called MILF Island. They turned it real, but they made it worse because the MILFs are with their own sons. That's just insanity, man. By the way, this is the same TV that'll always tell you, don't go on social media. They got some crazy stuff on there. Now you should keep watching mainstream media and TV where it's all wholesome.
Can I just say, I find it like, are the women taking drugs? I think it's actually really impressive that they have the kind of sex drive they do. Like, were they trophy wives and they don't work? And like what, how do they have the energy?
No, Anna.
I still have the same sexual energy that I did when I was in my teens. How did that happen?
No. That's the other problem with America, which is that everybody's obsessed with fame. Is it true that they have that kind of sex drive? I don't know. Is it embarrassing to say, oh, I can't wait to have sex with the other ladies' sons? Oh yeah, right? No, but nobody has any shame left, right?
No, but
fame. So I don't know what's true or not true in terms of their sex drive, but they're willing to say it to get on TV.
I'm not even mad. I'm impressed. That's what I'm trying to say about that very specific part of it, right? Like, I think I need to sleep more. Anyway, let's move on. I do not at all relate to that. Anyway, after the first episode of the show premiered, people have referred to the show as the darkest thing I've ever seen on television, the dying breath of cable, and the worst show I've ever seen, which good. I'm glad the audience is reacting that way. Here's some of the edge of your seat drama from the first episode. The moms have varying levels of wackiness. While most of the sons are pretty awkward, together they equal complete chaos. In the first challenge, the moms are blindfolded and must, feel up all the men to find their own.
No, look, guys, this one's a little bit of a personal warpath, I grant you, but ever since we started doing a show on YouTube now and online, and that's 21 years ago. We're the oldest show in internet history. All I've ever heard from the asses on TV is, online is so lowbrow. You know, there's
No, TV is super high class.
TV is so sophisticated.
So sophisticated.
Yeah, you guys look really sophisticated.
Yeah.
And then they feel up their own sons, and then they decide, oh, you look at genitalia, oh, that's my son. What the? And this is sophisticated television? No, they've always been lowbrow. And now as this old colossus is dying, they grasp at incest as their last straw.
I mean, I don't have kids, so obviously I don't have a son, and I can never imagine myself in a position in which I would ever sign up for a show like that and have my son be part of it as well. But let me just say, watching like older women feel up on my son, like in my imaginary world that doesn't exist, like there would be violence. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's the point. I get it. I get that the awkwardness is the point. The potential conflicts happen to be the point. But like, why do you sign up for this garbage? Like, you're right, it's the obsession with fame. But do people understand how crappy fame really is?
Well, look, it's an addiction, and so they can't kick it, whether it's a long-term bad for them or not. By the way, again, they say the problem with social media is it creates too much conflict. What's the whole point of reality television? Create fake conflict so people yell at each other and get super angry, etc., and we all watch. So this is as old as time. It's just we're reaching the very bottom of the barrel.
Oh God, several moms get really into the challenge, playfully rubbing their fingers all over abs they hope don't belong to their son. I just
projectile vomit.
I can't.
By the way, look, the sons are above legal limits, right? They're 21 or whatever they are, but they're young, right?
Yeah, the age isn't really an issue.
I hear you, but the Republicans, they're always like outraged by a drag show or something, right? Or mentioning a gay person ever, right? In school or something. I don't see any Republicans boycotting this. Like they think this is total.
We don't know that.
No way.
This isn't really like a partisan story.
No, I guarantee you, a giant percentage of the people watching that are Republicans. Okay, this is the kind of stuff that they love. They're like, yeah, that's so cool. Aren't gay people immoral? Oh, feel up your son again. Yeah, I said it.
I don't want to talk about this anymore. I hate it. I hate all of it.
Yeah.
But I remember when the story first came out and we covered it, our producer Kate was like, oh, this is what I predict the twist is. And she predicted it exactly right. And I just didn't want to believe that it could be true.
Yeah, because if you remember, they set it up as a mystery, right? They're like, and then these guys are coming and everybody's like, oh yeah. And then when they reveal who it is, like, we were like, what is it? What could it be, right? And then Kate figured out, or guessed accurately, that it was gonna be their own sons. You know why? Because Kate apparently knows television better than we do, television executives, right?
Yeah.
And they're like, this is exactly how low they would go. Thanks for watching The Young Turks, really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.